What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today I kind of want to just have a short video talking about the auction house right now. You can of course see what things have gone for in the past, so you can kind of get like ballpark ideas of what some of the big whales in games are willing to spend on some really good hero copies. But I mean, even like this one's like the best one, an A+ attack with SS, HP, and speed, which aren't as necessary. Really, the attack value is the one that's really premium here. And I think the only one that's really had an S so far is, in fact, this Vesa here. Now, having an A or higher is important because you can start getting these bonus things, which one of them that's very important is Giant Killer for a lot of the stuff, all the new content coming out where you do tons of extra damage. But one thing I want to talk about is we've had a few copies like on here for quite a while now. And so, I mean, this is like a crazy roll right here, like an SSS. Granted, it's a low SSS roll, but I think if we actually look, it can tell you the ranges they can be in, right? So like SS is like, you can go all the way up basically to 10,000. It is on the lower side overall, but it's still kind of crazy that someone actually managed to get this. But when you talk about like starry gems, it's hard to quantify exactly what you're looking at dollar value, and that's what a lot of games do, where they have another currency in game, so you're not as attached to seeing a dollar sign right here. Because like right here, this S tier copy Ignis, they're wanting $2,400. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of VIP right there. That one I still feel like is overpriced just because it's an Ignis. You don't really need an Ignis. Granted, it is an SS roll on the HP, which is the most important stat on an Ignis. But do you need one? I mean, maybe if you're pushing like Abyssalian 30, you need like a really strong Ignis to go along with your Scarlet Queen. But I don't know if anybody's going to be worth spending that. Now, this Rogan equates to about 6,000. I mean, Rogan is used a lot more often in the game in general. The highest roll in speed kind of feels bad. It hasn't, I mean, again, this one probably would have been good with like the high rolls being the health and the speed. The attack's not as necessary, but 6,000, We do have the Freya here coming in at about 8,000 is what they're asking for the buyout price, which is pretty crazy. I don't really know how necessary Freya is on most people's accounts besides pushing for a Sealand, so I don't know if it's really worth that much. I think a lot of people post stuff like this and then they want to try to sell their starry gems on third-party markets, like on the black market basically, and try to turn that into real life cash, like sell $8,000 worth of these resources for like a couple grand in real life. And then you have this copy right down here. This one has listed the buyout price for VIP 13, and if you guys don't know what I mean by VIP 13, it's basically this equates to about $20,000 of starry gems, which is just crazy. And honestly, I don't know if anybody's actually gonna bid on this copy at all. I imagine that's just the baseline bid. Granted, like I said, it's an SSS attack roll, which is important. It's a lower SSS attack roll, but it's still like one of the highest quality Shias we've seen in game. But asking for a VIP 13, I don't even think like the mega whales would even consider that. Maybe if like Hossie was still around, but I know everybody else is getting by with like A tier copies, and like the difference between an A and S isn't that much. Like 2,000 attack, it doesn't sound like a lot. It does have a lot of multipliers with it too, but I don't know. VIP it's a little sketchy. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think these would actually, like, just put yourself in the shoes of someone who just had unlimited money to spend on games. What would you actually be willing to spend on something like this? A couple grand? Maybe more? Because I think previously, like we talked about here, the highest ones have gone for just under 150,000. I mean, these are even lower. So those were going for somewhere in the ballpark of what, like 6,000, did I say? Yeah, about 6,000, which it seems like that is what whales are willing to spend. Man, I didn't realize how many people bought stuff anonymous on here. That's interesting. And the sellers are anonymous too. But yeah, that's it's what people seem to be willing to spend, but I don't see anybody ever going for this one. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. See you guys next time.